Hi, everyone. Welcome to our SEVIS Reactivation video. This video is for students who are interested in returning to the UW after a leave of absence using Pathway A or SEVIS Reactivation. After watching this video, you'll be able to do the following three things. Understand the benefit eligibility of returning to the U.S. through SEVIS Reactivation. Identify how to submit a complete reactivation request in the timeline allowed, and determine your next steps based on the outcome of your reactivation request. Let's begin by discussing how a SEVIS reactivation may impact your eligibility for some F1 benefits. The first thing to note is that a SEVIS reactivation will not impact your work authorization eligibility. Since you would be continuing the same SEVIS record as before your leave of absence, your eligibility also remains the same as it was prior to your time off. This means if you were eligible for CPT before your leave of absence, you would still be eligible for CPT once your SEVIS record is reactivated. A SEVIS reactivation, however, will impact your vacation quarter eligibility. After returning from your leave of absence, you must complete 3 consecutive quarters of full-time study, including summer quarter if applicable, before you are eligible for a vacation quarter. For example, if you return in spring quarter, you must complete spring, summer, and autumn quarters full-time before you are eligible for a vacation quarter. Now we will go over how to request a SEVIS reactivation. You can find the SEVIS reactivation request form under Requests and Documents in My ISSS. It will become available in the Requests menu after your leave of absence request is processed. So if you haven't applied for a leave of absence yet, don't worry if you can't see it at this time. You should request your reactivation 60 days before the start of the next quarter. Please do not submit it sooner than this because we are unable to process your request any earlier. The only exception is if you are applying for a new F1 visa. If you need to apply for a new F1 visa, you may submit your reactivation request 60 days before the date of your visa interview appointment. In order to complete your request form, you will need the following information: the quarter you plan to return to the UW to continue your studies, the quarter you were last enrolled at the UW, the date you departed the U.S., and the date you plan to return to the U.S. You will also be required to upload proof of your departure from the U.S., as well as your flight itinerary to return. Be sure to click Submit so that your request is added to the ISS queue for processing. Once your request is submitted, an ISS advisor will submit a correction request to SEVP, or the Student and Exchange Visitor Program. SEVP will determine whether your SEVIS record can be reactivated. Please keep in mind that taking a vacation quarter immediately before a leave of absence may impact the outcome of your SEVIS reactivation request. You should consult with an ISS advisor if you have any questions. ISS will email you after we are notified of SEVP's decision. If your request is approved, your previous SEVIS record returns to active status, and ISS will issue you a new I-20 with an updated travel signature. You should use this new I-20 to return to the U.S. If your reactivation request is denied, your previous SEVIS record will remain in terminated status. You will have to follow the steps for Pathway B to request a new SEVIS record and initial I-20. Make sure to check the end date of your new I-20 once your reactivation is approved. Since you will retain the same SEVIS record, you may need to extend your I-20 if you need additional time on your program. You should plan ahead and request an I-20 extension through My ISSS if you will need additional time to finish your degree. Finally, as you plan ahead for re-entry, be sure to prepare the following documents: a valid passport with a valid F1 visa, your I-20 with a travel signature, and proof of full-time registration for your returning quarter. Additionally, while it is not required, it's recommended that you also carry your I-901 SEVIS fee receipt and proof of finances. Thank you for watching our video on SEVIS reactivation. We look forward to welcoming you back to the UW.